Hi everyone. So a long time ago, women used to menstruate on the new moon. Not all, but when we lived in tribes, we were given permission to rest and retreat together. The cycles that a woman went through were honored in a lot of cultures, not all. And it might not be that all tribes menstruated together on the new moon, but during the dark of the moon, we were given permission to go inside and retrieve vision and insight. And we were given permission to rest because our bodies did not bear a child. So what's happening is that women are so disconnected from their cycles. Not only disconnected from your menstrual cycle, but from the cycle that your body goes through every month, okay? We're disconnected from the seasons. We're disconnected from how we're feeling and how to support it. Now, if we were able to understand and reconnect, what we could do with that power of connection is create success. You want a successful career? You want to make a lot more money in 2020? I'm sure that you do. You want more satisfaction in your relationships, whether it be romantic, you want to attract the right mate. You want more pleasure. You want more connection to yourself. Maybe you just want more than anything better health. If you are disconnected from your cycle, you're probably disconnected from your health. And that can manifest in multiple different ways: autoimmune diseases and irregular cycles, painful menstrual cramps, cysts, endometriosis. It goes on and on, bladder infections, right? Tenderness and wow. So I call this the moon to moon cycle. Okay, there's a way to get connected. And when you get connected, you can ride that wave all the way home. And that means you can get what you want from the patterns that you're in. And what's happening is we're going against the waves. The waves are crashing on us and making us drown, okay? The metaphor is this: imagine you're a surfer and you're trying to catch the biggest wave to ride it all the way in. That wave represents your ebb and flow. If you can catch the wave, you can have what you want, the satisfaction, the success that you want. All you have to do is learn to understand and track the waves and then catch it, right? And if you're not able to catch it, then it crashes on top of you. Our hormones are much like that, okay? We can either be moving against them, the natural urges and flow and ebb and flow of our body, or we can move with it. Now, you might be thinking, well, society doesn't let me move with it. The way my life is structured doesn't allow me to rest when I want to rest, doesn't allow me to get creative when I want to get creative. Well, there are ways around this, okay? Although there are a lot of environmental toxins, not to mention the EMFs, the electromagnetic frequencies that affect our hormones, that affect our sleep cycles. And then there are other women in our life that affect our hormonal cycles. There are lovers, there are food toxins for sure that affect our hormones. But know what? If we get connected, we become resilient and resistant to all of those diseases and harmful things, okay? When we get connected, what happens is that we are able to channel our vitality and creativity, our ability to give life back into the focus and projects that we want to create. So I have a challenge for 28 days that I'm opening up in 2020. So the full moon 2020 is a 28-day challenge, which I call the Moon to Womb Sadhana. And it is a spiritual practice. Sadhana is a spiritual discipline, okay? Of course, it takes more than 28 days to really get in sync with your cycle, but this is laying down the foundation for the next 13 moons to come, per se, okay? So there's 4 cycles that a moon goes through in 28 days. And it orbits around the earth 13 times in a year, in the same way that a sun orbits around, the earth orbits around the sun in 1 year, 365 days. So we have cycles too, every 28 days. Some of us might be every 32 days. It might be irregular. Why is it irregular, right? Let's find out. Let's just get curious and discover what our moon to womb cycle is. We have the new moon, the waxing moon, the full moon, and the waning moon. Well, we have 4 cycles in our hormones, okay, each month. We have follicular, we have ovulating, luteal, menstruating. There's different things happening. There's time, if you're ovulating, it's associated with the full moon. And if you look at history, all ancient cultures considered the full moon the time of fertility rites. Everybody's having sex and making babies, and even the plants in the animal kingdom are, as well as the humans, okay? That doesn't mean that everybody's ovulating on the full moon anymore. So you might be menstruating on the full moon, right? What happened to create this type of imbalance or polarity? And it might be that some priestess cultures did menstruate on the full moon, and that was considered powerful. But how do you take advantage of this? How do you take advantage of this power that's in your moon to womb cycle? So I want to invite you to take advantage of it. And I want to see if we can make this world a better place by getting a little bit more connected and informed. When you're informed, what's going to happen is you're going to become less reactive and irritable. You're going to be more calm and shiny and relaxed and easy to respond to. You might be able to assert the boundaries that you need. You might be able to get the rest that your body actually needs to avoid depletion and burnout, okay? So there's so many wonderful things that I could say, but ovulation is associated to full moon. And ovulation is also a great time, a little tip, and to ask for a raise, to market yourself, okay? Wow, it's one of the best times to ask for help or ask for a favor to be done in your honor. It's a great time to resolve conflict. If you're in relationship with somebody, like if you're going to choose what time of the month you're going to like work out your shit, do it while you're ovulating, okay? You want to work in groups. You're more sympathetic, you're more empathetic, you're more mothering and nurturing to others. So do these things during your ovulating time because you thrive in them. And then there's certain times when it's better to work alone. Luteal, you're getting ready to menstruate, you're getting more tired, you're more cranky. It's because you need more sleep and nutrients, okay? And more space alone to integrate. So these are just little tips that I want to leave you with. But if you want to get on board with this amazing sisterhood, the Obsidian Womb Sisterhood is growing by like hundreds every year. There is a great challenge ahead. I challenge you to get what you really want done in 2020, to have the satisfaction and have the financial resources and have the health that you want by getting connected in a feminine way and showing the planet and modeling this for your future generations that we can still create a healthy environment and planet and future for each other by doing this in a feminine way again, okay? So let's get connected and let's do this together.